Yes, how to grow your business. How to grow your business. That is the topic for today. How can you grow your business? This is a very important information for everyone because we have a lot of people in business. So many people have realized the importance of actually going into business. The era of just getting paid and getting seated at home is fast phasing out. And it is very important for everyone to recognize that the era we are now is the era of multitasking. If you are still working as a salary earner, you still need to do something by the side just to ensure that you keep yourself abreast with activity that you can actually retire on later. I have dwelled on this topic the last training we had here, why you really need to be an entrepreneur. And I'll be speaking majorly today on how to grow the business. A lot are moving, yes. We are all moving to the era of, yes, it's a salary. It's an entrepreneurship journey. We all just have to be in business. We just need to get something done. But so many people are still also finding it difficult to be able to get their business to grow. And this is just basically because of lack of information. As you are joining this live later, just let me know where you are joining from so that I can always give you a shout out. Olayinka Remade is my name. I anchor Business Builders, and this is basically from just the terrible experience I had at the beginning of my business journey. Not having the necessary information, tips, support that can help you grow your business can really make business terrible. And that is what Big Business Builders, we want to support you. We want to give you the help. We want to give you the training, Not even having the proper training, the proper secret clues to help the business grow can also be of adverse effect. And that is why we put together Business Builders to be able to help a lot of entrepreneurs get the first-hand information that is necessary to keep them moving and running with their business. As you are joining this live, let me know where you are joining me from so that I can give you a shout out. Yes, we'll soon be going straight into a training for the day, and I just quickly need to pump in here and give these necessary tips because this is of great importance. We just have to be here every day to ensure that we keep the momentum on. Good afternoon, Ogubemi. It's a pleasure having you. So what are you expected to do to grow your business? The first thing is to start right. What is it that you need to do to get started right? You need to get the necessary information, and that is paramount. So many people get into business because a friend introduced them, a neighbor introduced them, they saw it online, they feel this business is good. Like when I was growing my egg business, a lot of people saw success through me and got started with egg trade without actually having the necessary in-depth information about how the business runs and how they can really make success out of it. This made a lot of them to come up with a business, but a lot have to quit over time because there are always challenges with business. This is a fact. We can't eradicate this. This have to be well known to everybody that businesses has their challenge. Businesses have their shortfalls. Businesses has their moment of great success and the moment of slowing down. All these things are embedded in business, and having the understanding of how this works, you'll be able to know what is expected to be done at what time. So the first thing is get your business started rightly by making sure that you get necessary information that you need to get the business running. The second one is to ensure you use social media. A lot of people are still not very, very conversant with the change in momentum, with the change in atmosphere of business. Some are still looking out for, let me have a shop. You can have a shop where if you need to stock your products, if you need to stock your items, you can have a shop as a startup. But for just any normal person that wants to start any business for the first time, you need to test run the business through social media. Social media have given us a lot of advantage. What do I mean? You have the advantage of test running, of seeing how the business runs. It might be with your friends, with neighbors, to families, with people that are close to you, through your WhatsApp, through your Facebook, through every angles of the social media. you can make use of those areas as a beginner. It's not all about having a shop and having it stocked up and not having the necessary idea, tools, marketing tools to be able to move your business to the next level. Because what is essential in business is when you are able to have the necessary sales required. And how can you have the sales required is to have the necessary marketing tools. And where can you use these marketing tools is only basically on social media. You might not be able to run any marketing tools through offline model because we all know how it runs. You have to move around. You have to tell people. That is all. You only need your, mouth-to-mouth, adverts to be able to run an offline business. But on social media, you need to have all the tools, all the marketing tools that will make your business to fly. And that is why this is very important. The second thing is to work out, what am I expected to have on social media? Do you have your web page that quickly explains whom you are? Or maybe a website that tells people what you are all about? For a very comprehensive organization, you can have a website where you have all the, other parts of the business locked in them. But for any startup, all you need is just a web page. A web page will tell anybody that comes to you about you. And that is why I've done that in a training before where I explained that everybody needs to have a sales letter. Your web page is your sales letter. And that is where anybody that comes in contact with you can easily know more about you. And the third is you ensure that you change your prices to profit. How can you get this done? You need to know who are your competitors. Follow them and know what they are doing. Look at what they are doing and modify it. If others are doing it for 5,000 and you are still doing yours for 10,000, the gap is much. People will rather not buy from you but from them. So you need to work on how to ensure that you work on your prices to be able to achieve your profit. Look at what they are doing. Look at the prices they give. Look at how you can maximize, your potentials to be able to also achieve such a price tag and still make your profit. So you need to work on this. So you need to also grow your brand. Everybody has a brand. You have a brand. I have a brand. My own brand is Business Builders. I love giving out information. That is majorly what we do. And that is why I've decided to also keep showing up, to ensure that 1 or 2 or 3 people get to know my brand by whom we are. So what are you all about? I have a good example of somebody I've known some time ago. When I started my egg business, I'm always all over the place with whatsoever I do. In the church, I mention it. But this man is always very shy to talk about the egg business. Maybe because he's a man, and I'm talking about 17 years ago. Really, it's not something a lot of men will always want people to know them with. But look, any business you find yourselves in, be proud of it. Be very proud of it. I like this man, that was into the sheets business some years ago. If he had also been shy about what he was doing, he won't be able to go places with the business as a day. So building your brand makes you very bold about what you've got. You have to be bold. You have to love it. You have to be able to say it. You have to always be ready to speak to the heart of somebody about what you've got for them. So you also need to understand your competitors. Who are they? What are they doing? What can you improve on based on what they are doing right now? Maybe they are giving some services after giving the products. What else can you also add to yours to outrun them? Everybody is in business to grow. And the growth can always be based on what you've got to offer. What are your offers? What do you have to give somebody out there to want to come to you? Because we have 1 million people doing the same thing as you are doing. So if we have a lot of people doing the same thing you do, then what keeps you different from them? What will make somebody to want to buy from you? your offer also speaks volume. So you need to also watch out what your competitors are doing in order for you to be able to improve on it and get better with what you do in order to be able to keep the growth. So understand your local policies. This has to do with a whole lot of businesses. Like we have some businesses that has policies attached to it, like the food, food policies and regulations is essential. Understand, get to know what are the policies and regulations that are attached to this business I'm into. So that when anybody walks up to you, you'll be bold to always tell them what you know. But when you don't have any jack, you don't have any information, you become a novice. And anybody can always, use that as an opportunity to take something away from you, to rob you. Yes. When I was actively supplying, organizations and companies, but I slowed down the supply because when prices of items start changing, a lot of organizations started having issues. And it's always best for you to have your money dipped into something else than having it supply, because supply is basically you drop the product and you'll be paid later. So I have quite a number of organizations that use my vegetable oil for cake making. So immediately I realized that the environment is changing, things are changing, prices of products are changing. Manufacturing organizations are coming down. A lot of them are closing up because they couldn't even break even, talk less of making profit. I had to also withdraw from supplies. So when I was actively into supplies, there are many times policemen would stop our vehicle and my boys will have to call me, "Madam, we are stopped on the way. We are being questioned about the vegetable oil, that it is being smuggled into Nigeria." I am always very bold. One, I have all the papers that shows that this oil is from Nigeria, is being produced here. And I'll talk to them on the phone, and at times they'll ask me to come. I go there with boldness. If I want to give them something, I give, because I know all the policies guiding the business I'm doing. I can stand and talk to any policeman, any agency from now till tomorrow on what I know. Even when NAFDAC had to visit my depot, they didn't have much to hold me with, because out of so many other depots that runs, mine is part of the depot that was kept very clean. And by the time they came, they were amazed and they had nothing much to hold me at. So this is what it's all about. And why would NAFDAC clamp anyone with vegetable oil? They don't have right to clamp me, because the organizations which are the refineries have already taken the necessary certification. So I am like just any other trader in the market. So I don't really need any NAFDAC certification. Number one, I'm not stealing. Is when you have to do some processing, some sealing up, that you need to really know that the condition where you are doing the sealing up is well taken care of, and you need their certification. So knowing your policies and regulations is very important for your growth, or else you'll be tossed here and tossed there at all time. This is just a few tips for all the entrepreneurs on this platform, and in case you are here right now, I need you to help me to share this live to as many people as possible. We are here to ensure that a lot of people get to know how best to do their business, get to know the necessary information to help them get better with their business and life, because really, business is all about you. When your business is good, you are also good. So help to share this live training with as many people as possible. Thank you so much for joining in. I have a training I have to go right away. I'm so blessed to have you all. Keep shining, keep moving, and remember, if you need anyone to talk to, or you want to take part in any of our trainings, because we have a lot of trainings we offer, we recognize the importance of you having the first-hand information that can help you get better with your business. And that is why we put up a lot of content, a lot of trainings, just to help entrepreneurs get started properly getting started, so that you can be able to use all these growth points and grow with your business over time. So you can always chat us up on 234-8114 038890. 234-8114 038890. Shut us up and we'll be readily available to attend to you. We have palm oil as an investment package training. We have food supply training. We have vegetable oil depot establishment training. We have egg business training. We have almost all consumables. We are coming up with sugar distributorship. We have somebody, we also go all the way to get first-hand information from the people that have actually been in the business. They will give you all you need to know to be able to get better. This is basically what we do. And based on our own experience too, as a consumable item trader, we have gathered a lot of information that can help any business owner get better with their lives and business. Thank you so much for joining this live. I'll be so pleased to have you once again the next Sunday. I have so much within the weekends to do, but we'll be having a Zoom meeting with anyone that wants to have somebody to talk to. You have a lot in your heads, you are so heavy-minded with that business. You can also reach out to us. We have a platform that handles that. You can always reach out to us. So join us on Sunday. In case you need the link, you can shut us up on the line that we've mentioned earlier, in order to be able to have the Zoom link. From the Zoom link, we take you to a one-on-one, and this is just what we usually do to impact a lot of people to get better with their lives. Thank you so much for joining. Go back on the page. This training is right there on the page. Go there, listen to it over and over, and we have a fleet of trainings on the page that can also get you better with your business. Thank you. I have to go right away. God bless you and have a wonderful evening. Bye.